You're gonna flip Hell Cow? And then they get the Apocalypse. Yeah, those are some pretty big cards. Those are some big cards. I can move Nightcrawler. That's the start. Then I can Juggernaut to kick whatever they play here away. And then I can Arrow to bring... I think this is the play. We'll see. They might still just beat us by dropping that huge Apocalypse. I love that for the drop, they chose great cards. Yeah, big Apocalypse, big Apocalypse. I think we lose anyway here, right? Never mind. Oh, okay. Let's go. Read the title, guys. The title says really, really dirty. Welcome back, my friends, to Marvel Snap. We are still on the main account here on the hunt for the coveted, really, really dirty Infinite title, but we do actually need it because that title perfectly sums up the control list that we have to showcase today. Calling it Control King. We are splashing Kingpin Control into Sera Surfer, and this deck has some shockingly amazing combos and pop-off potential. It's been really fun this season toying around with the different flavors of Sera Surfer. We were running Sera Surfer Patriot with an Iron Man splash. Now we're looking at more control. And I had previously showcased how effectively Kingpin can be in the current meta with how much opposing decks are relying on 4-cost and 3-cost cards that can all get ripped around by Magneto and really break up their game plan. Of course, feeding into Kingpin with the manipulation, potentially being able to destroy these pivotal cards. And the opportunities that Sera creates on this list are crazy. It allows you, if you develop Sera, to do combos such as Arrow plus the Juggernaut on the same turn, knock the cards away from Kingpin's location, and then pull them right back so that they all get destroyed. You still have Surfer as a baseline stat point. The deck overall has a lower ceiling and a lower floor in terms of just raw point generation, but the control is fantastic. We've got the standard suite of opposing card manipulation in the Juggernaut, the Polaris, the Arrow, and the Magneto. Rounding things out with the Sera, the Surfer, we have Miles Morales, great stat efficiency as long as we can move something around. The Nightcrawler is here as a little bit of a Miles activator, gives us a little bit of extra flexibility ourselves. Daredevil giving us important information as to how we time Spiderman or Arrow on turn 5. Cloak opens up a number of crazy mind games and is just a tempo play at the exact same time. And then the Spiderman is the last key piece of helping us keep the location with Kingpin open or potentially prevent the opponent from being able to make a turn 6 play, and then we can use something like Magneto to make sure that Spider-Man is winning the location. Incredible control card, and I love the way that the whole deck comes together as a whole. Diving in here to be able to get our showcase, we actually built this list just in our last stream. Had a random comment, hey, you should play some Kingpin Control. So we built the list, had a great time tinkering around. We got back-to-back 8-cube victories. Insane. We'll see if we can replicate any of that today, though it is very unlikely, admittedly. Playing up against a Patriot list here. I will set up Kingpin on the sewer system. That way, if they want to play against him, they receive the debuff. Warrior Falls is very good for us with Magneto and Arrow, especially them in hand, let alone with them in deck. Also the Spider-Man control. Yeah, I'm feeling very positive about where we are at. Let's play our Spider-Man. Put a little bit of additional pressure. I would like to Arrow next turn, yoink them into Warrior Falls. See where things land to be able to then play Magneto. Yes. Yes. So if you guys want to help build incredible lists like this one or just hang out on the stream, I recommend checking us out. We go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh, you must play to the Warrior Falls. Well, then playing Arrow is pretty redundant, right? Incredibly redundant? Yes. So I play Sera. Where do I play her, though? Probably over here to Subterranea. The goal is going to be... they play over here. Then I play Arrow. Start destroying these cards. They play again. Yeah. Here's the thing. I could play Arrow there right now And she's just tall enough that I believe she's going to be able to knock over whatever they play. They don't play big cards in this deck. The biggest thing they have is Max. Unless there's some kind of crazy abomination. People don't run abomination in the modern Patriot. In the modern world, Sera, I am sorry. Did you want your turn 5 to matter? Nope. Try again. Now what do we like? Maybe like a Magneto over here. Does that make any sense? If they played a Warrior Falls, again, it'll get destroyed. They could drop rocks there as protective shielding for like a Patriot. But more likely... The problem is if I just Magneto here and then I shuffle these off to the side, we'll get the destructions, but I don't know if we'll actually be ahead at sewer system. It depends. It depends. What is your game plan? You could play like Surfer to Warrior Falls, put the buff on all the Broodlings and the Cyclops. They get pretty tall. I destroy a couple of them, but Kingpin is still behind, and then Subterranea is still behind. Yikes. So if I play Magneto up here or here, then I'm competing with them. Rather than trying to win through the destructions. Which, Magneto over here just feels good. How much are you really going to be able to buff this beyond what Magneto can do? I think not a lot. Debris. It does give the rocks around the Warrior Falls. They put their buffs down, and Magneto is tall enough. Okay. We took quite a while getting there on the final turn, but there we are. The destruction on Sera was beautiful. If you guys enjoy deck guides just like this one, show some love to the video. That really does help promote us out to the rest of the community, and it supports the channel a ton, guys. Absolute ton. Another Patriot list? All right. The meta has spoken. Let's see. Jotunheim props up. I'll jug. Right now we're heavily incentivized just to play into... Ooh. Okay, so I only kick the Brood. I wish. Is this the same opponent? I think it's the rematch. Fun, fun, fun. So then we... Kingpin? Maybe? I could Polaris to yoink the Shocker across and then play like Spiderman over here. That's pretty good. They've also got the Polaris. Yeah. Shocker, how about you start getting debuffed? I feel like we're in a good spot here. Like a very good spot. They're losing 3, we're only losing 1, so this gap closes by 2 every single turn. And I can... Spiderman to lock away Necrotia. They only have a single spot to play unless they want to receive the debuffs. And then we can... Oh, but we could combo in the Sera. I feel like this is where we go Sera. They play their Patriot. Sure. Patriot giving them all the buffs. Now, I can Kingpin Arrow. Be able to get some destructions. I could also... Magneto. Be able to shove a bunch of priority cards into Necrotia, and then I could still, like, Daredevil to shore up Jotunheim. They're gonna Surfer, right? But after they Surfer, we're pulling all of their buffed cards into Necrotia. That feels good to me. Now, we are coming back from a significant deficit on this turn, so I don't know about snapping on this one. We snapped on the last one when we took it to him. I'm sorry, my opponent. I just want your cubes. We're still climbing to infinite, guys. Cubes are real. We have to be tactical. They play a ton, Max. This is my Surfer. Why couldn't I have ever had my Surfer? Cyclops, and here's the Surfer. Oh, it's only Wasp. Okay. Wow. Then I'm up by 3, down by 2, and we do win with a snap.
Victory.
I knew Magneto was going to be good, but I was not expecting it to be that close. Oh my gosh. Collapsed mine. I think I just let it sit. We both let it sit. Turn 1 passes. It's easy to forgive here. We'll go Nightcrawler next. Sokovia discards. Well, there goes my play. Do we pass again? What about the opponent? What did they lose again? Bishop? Okay. Sentinel. Yeah, keep on rebuilding the hand then. Bishop Sentinel. What are you? I love seeing Onslaught Citadel. Let's go with just the Polaris. Yeah, we'll just match Mr. Sentinel over here. They've got their additional Sentinel. And then play the Nova. Okay. We'll stack you all up at the Collapsed Mine. I could play Jug. Probably. I'd love to see Sera arrive and then be able to play her to Onslaught Citadel, but the odds are pretty low. 1 in 4 here. That we get the card that we need. They're pretty far ahead of the Collapsed Mine. I would love it if they killed the Nova now with a Killmonger, and then I could like keep on with Arrow throwing their cards over to the Collapsed Mine as we try and get advantages on the other 2 locations. We have our 3 costs on the board, so Surfer's looking okay. Ah, Mysterio. Looks like a classic. What are you? I can understand the synergy with Bishop now, but I don't see why Sentinel is fitting in the list. It's just like a good stuff list, I guess. Do you run Devil Dinosaur? I don't know. I'm confused. We'll Spider-Man here and then Spider-Man here. The double Spider-Man. Final turn. Magneto. Like, if we can stay ahead at Sokovia, then just playing Magneto to the Collapsed Mine is amazing. They go Witch with the Icebox. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, guaranteed win. Guys, the Spider-Man control can be all that you need to be able to win some of these matches. New York, pretty fun 4-hour list with the extra movement option. Can play some mind games around the Kingpin there, to be certain. Go Quinjet, Monster Island. Let's set up our Daredevil. One goes Iceman, slows down the Silver Surfer. This is fine. Xandar. Let's see if we can land the Juggernaut here. I could also play the Polaris to be able to activate the Miles. I think that's what we want instead. I just really want to activate Miles here, because then I can combo him with, say, Juggernaut or Kingpin if we want to develop the Kingpin. And then we want to develop the Kingpin on either Monster Island or Xandar, rather than New York, so that we have the option of moving to New York and then trying to catch opposing cards that are moved there as well. Or just leave him where he's at and, yeah, you play that game of chicken. If I Sera, we discount the Magneto, though we don't have, like, Cloak to be able to combo alongside. You're playing the Devil Dinosaur? Yeah, he's big. What if he's not actually at this location, though? I don't know if it's that good for us. We could just take it as an opportunity to play the Sera right now. That sounds a little bit better. There goes the Devil Dino. I like this. I can move. Oh, but then I get the arrow. My calculus changes. Oh, man. Because I was thinking I could Kingpin and then I could Magneto, because that will rip White Queen and Mr. Fantastic over and just decimate their battle line. It would be hilarious. And because they played the Devil Dinosaur here, they're disincentivized to keep on playing to New York. They want to play at the other lanes, and we're winning at Monster Island. And then honestly, we're just pretty tall at New York anyway, if they don't follow up. So this does feel like a great play. The alternative is Juggernaut plus Arrow, which is hilarious. Move anything away, anything they add in gets pulled over and dies. Yeah. So I would be behind at Xandar, but I would be ahead at Monster Island. And then, yeah, I think this is the best play. It's so good. It feels very dirty to pull off. No, they didn't even want to see it. No. Oh, man. Juggernaut, Kingpin, Spiderman, and Limbo. So now we get our destructions on turn 6, but the game continues afterwards. Interesting. The Sera will take us very far here. Jubilee could be nice because at the point where we're getting late in the game, we'll know pretty much exactly what we're going to be pulling. They develop Domino, so you are another Sera list. Project Pegasus. Yes. Sera is a beautiful early play here. And then I'll set up, Kingpin to Limbo. They go with their Jubilee. We knew that they had this from the Daily Bugle. They have something from us as well. Wow. Okay, so it's not Sera. Incredible. They got the Zabu out of that. That's crazy. What do I like? I think playing Juggernaut here. Keep this lane kind of open, kind of fresh. And then I can set up Nightcrawler, Daredevil. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna go... Oh, so they got our Spider-Man discounted by the Zabu now. 2-5, still good stat line, even though he can be better. Ours is gonna be a 1-5 here. Now... I don't know. I guess we're gonna... Let's wait. With the Daredevil here, we might Spider-Man to Limbo, right? If it's Spider-Man to Limbo, then the Magneto will have 2 open spaces to get the kills with the Kingpin. Here we get 1. They're gonna go Shang-Chi. Is it still worth it to get the 1? Because the alternative is that I play Magneto to open things up even more. And I pray for Arrow, top deck. And then if I don't get that, then I play Jubilee to try and get Arrow and then again move cards into Limbo. I feel like we accept our 1 card kill and hope that is not Jubilee. And that's just going to be our Kingpin value. And otherwise, we're thriving on Sera. Yep, so they Shang-Chi. The opponent, are you running out of gas? Playing a tempo Shang-Chi. Feels like you're telling me you might be running out of gas there. That's Magneto, of course. Yeah. We still get some nice flexibility from the Nightcrawler. They've already played their Shang-Chi. They don't have anything to play. That's the best card that we could have stomped. 9-point Kingpin already, and now he's going to get buffed by Sera Surfer. Final turn, it's so good. Ooh, baby. 6 cards in hand. I don't see it. No, what are you going to do? I don't see it. I think moving Nightcrawler makes the most sense. Away. You yoink him to the side? Yeah, we got it. No, Kingpin comes through. So here is the deck in all of its glory. We were not able to reclaim the back-to-back 8-cube victories that we had on stream, but it is very fun, and it comes right in place to be able to match up well against the other meta lists. It's really putting the game in your hands. But Kingpin, love-hate relationship. He can backfire on you where if the opponent is running Arrow or Magneto, they can use him to destroy your own cards as well and wreck your plans because the core of our list is also 3 and 4 cost cards. I am going to keep on playing around with the Kingpin list. Let me know if you guys have other variations that have been doing well for you. And if you try this one out, then I hope it gains you many cubes on your climb up to infinite. Till next time, thank you guys for watching. Keep on snapping.